Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm coming at y'all with a story time. Now, as y'all can see by the title, this story is about me and how I got caught by my mother sneaking out the house. So this story happened quite a few years ago, actually. Like, it's really hard for me to remember everything that happened, but I'm gonna let you guys know what happened as best as I can. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let me just give y'all like a little backstory, like about like what was going on at this time. Okay, so I was dating this guy, like my ex. I was in like 10th or 11th grade. I want to say it was like 11th grade. But we had been like messing with each other and dating since I was in the 10th grade. Now, mind y'all, my family did not like him. Like, so that's how you know, like, if your family do not like your significant other or whoever you're dating, like, just let them go, because it's not gonna work anyway. So I was very young. Like, this was my first like serious relationship, and so, like, you know, I'm like just head over heels in love. I'm not seeing all the signs of the bad stuff. Like, that should have just told me, like, leave, girl, you need to get up out of this relationship. But, you know, I feel like I had to go through some stuff to get where I am today. So yeah, so basically, one night my older sister, she's 2 years older than me. So at the time, she was like a senior. I think she was a senior, if not already graduated high school, you know, and she was out with her friends. And, like, you know, she could do that because she was older, of course. I think she was 18 or over, which, of course, you know, she was able to, like, go out and stay out late. But me, I was still in the 11th grade, and my mom was just like, you know, I couldn't do everything that my sister could do, and, like, that blew me at the time. So he hits me up, and he's like, yeah, come out, you know, let's do this, that, and the third, like, let's hang out, basically. So I'm like, of course I'm skeptical, but I'm like, okay. Like I said, I was like head over heels in love, so I'm like, you know, I do want to see him. And I couldn't see him that often, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna just sneak out. So I'm thinking back, like, on the story, and I'm like, this is crazy now, but, like, at the time,
boy, if you don't.
So basically what had happened was, it's a little commotion. My sister, she was out late. Like, she came back mad late, wherever she was, and I was gonna wait for her to come back for me to leave so that, you know, she could kind of like cover for me. So once she got in, I guess that, like, I don't know, it might have woke up my mom, because, like, she was up. So, but I didn't know at the time. So my sister came in, and I told my sister, yeah, I'm about to leave, I'm about to go. And my sister was just like, what? And I was like, she was just like shaking her head. I get my stuff on, like, and you know how, like, if anybody has ever snuck out before, like, you know how you put the pillows under your cover to make it seem like you still, like, there laying in your bed. And that's what I did, and yeah, I left. So the house that we lived in, it was kind of big, and it had a basement. Now, the basement wasn't finished, and nobody ever went in the basement, like, just for that simple reason. Like, it wasn't finished, and, like, it was more of like a storage than anything. So, you know, it's this little boy outside, like, playing basketball. So if y'all hear, like, a ball bouncing, that's him. Sorry, guys. So I was gonna leave out of the basement. Now, when I went down to the basement, right, but I didn't leave out yet. So I'm down there, and I'm kind of just like waiting for my boyfriend at the time, my ex. I'm waiting for him, I guess, to pull up. I think that's what happened. And then as as he's like pulling up, my sister texted me and she was like, yeah, you know, mommy's up, you know, she knows that you're not here, like you're not in the bed. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, at that point my heart dropped, because at this point she knows that I'm not in the bed. So like, where am I? And I'm like, I was at the time I was so mad at my sister. I was like, bro, you're supposed to cover for me. But like, I guess there's really nothing that she could do at the end of the day. If I wasn't there, I wasn't there. And it was late, mind you. I had to make up an excuse. I was so dumb back then, y'all. My mom, she came downstairs and she was looking for me, so she's calling my name. And I'm like, yeah, I'm down here. I'm like, okay. She didn't already caught me, so I'm like, yeah, I'm down here. So I said I was in the basement. So she came down there, and she basically was like, now, what are you doing down here in the basement? Mind you, it was dark, and I didn't turn on any lights, because I was about to leave out. And it was really no reason for me to be down there. So I tried to make up a little quick lie. I was like, oh, I left my jacket down here, so I came down here to get it. Now, come on. She was like, no. And I'm like, okay, I'm caught. So then she was like, go upstairs. I think she told me to go upstairs or something. And like, either before I went upstairs or once I got upstairs, she was like, bring me your phone. Now, when she said that, I was like, oh no. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm about to die. I was like, this is my last day on earth. She is going to take my life away. I was like, no. I was scared, y'all. When I tell y'all I was scared as hell. I was like, oh my gosh, like, she gonna kill me, because I was about to leave out with him. Late at night, mind you, I'm in the 11th grade. I'm not grown. I thought I was, but I wasn't at the time. Now, once she said that, I was like, yeah, this is my last day on earth. I will no longer be living after this. We get upstairs, and I forget what happened in between, but like, she told me to come in her room. And like, once we got in her room, like, she took my phone and she started, I think, going through it. So once that happened, and you know how, like, now for the girls or guys, you know how like when you're younger, right, you're like in high school, you know, like all the things you be doing on your phone. So I did not want her to look through my phone. Like, that probably was almost the worst part about it. I was like, she gonna go through my phone and see everything. I was embarrassed. Once I got her back into her room, I was just like, y'all, I was so scared. Like, I promise you, like, this is probably the most scared I've ever been in my life. Like, I was caught up. Like, I thought that she was gonna beat me and I was gonna be crying or what. Like, I don't know, y'all. So then, right, she's yelling at me, of course, and she's like, what were you doing? She was like, what's going on? Like, she was pissed, and she had a right to be, because I had no business trying to sneak out. So then, y'all, tell me why this dude, he calls my phone. Idiots! And my mom answers it. So I'm like, no, bruh. I'm like, no. Like, it just kept getting worse and worse. Like, why would you call? Why would you call? Obviously, if I'm not answering, something's wrong. Like, don't call. So he's calling, and she answers it, And she's like, yeah, I forgot what completely was said because this was so long ago. But like, all I know is he was trying to plead his case. She's talking to him like, yeah, no, like, no, like, I just remember her saying, y'all can't see each other no more. And I was like, no. I was like, mind you, she's saying this to him on the phone. I'm sitting there like about to cry. I was mortified, y'all. Like, if anybody had ever got caught sneaking out, like, y'all would know how it feels. I was so in the wrong, and like, it's no way I could like get myself out of this situation. I couldn't lie my way out. I couldn't make up an excuse. I was straight caught, and I was so sick, y'all. I was so sick, like, and she was just like so disappointed, and I could tell, and like, okay. So then she gets off the phone, like, she hangs up on him, my ex, and she's talking to me, and she's like, she's pissed, she's disappointed in me, like, I was in big trouble, and I thought she was gonna give me a beating, even though I was in 11th grade. I was like 16, 17. I thought she was gonna beat me, y'all. I really did. I hadn't gotten a beating in years, but I thought that night was gonna be the night that I got my ass beat, and I was scared. But she didn't beat me. She took my phone for like most of the summer, and I was sick, y'all. Like, I had to go to work, no phone. And I think like after a while she started letting me take my phone to work, but I had to give it right back when I got home. Like, I couldn't have my phone. I couldn't go nowhere. She ain't trust me. I was just like, yo, this is the worst. And all because of this guy who wasn't good for me anyway. So for all you young ladies out there, if you thinking about doing something, going against your parents, going against your family, anything, if you even thinking about doing that for a guy, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't do it, because it's not gonna be worth it, and it's gonna put that barrier between you and your family, and it's like, it's not worth it. Like, I was dumb back then, so yeah, I did it, and I had to pay the consequences. So I would not recommend anybody, if you're in high school, middle school, like if you're younger, or even if you live with your parents, like, don't be sneaking out, bro. It's not worth it. It's really not. After she like took my phone for the whole summer, like, I was bored. It was nothing for me to do. Eventually I did get my phone back, like at the end of the summer. And when I got my phone back, like, I texted my friends. And mind you, I wasn't in school, so I didn't see no friends. Like, I didn't see my friends. And I was in school. I mean, I wasn't in school, like, it was summer. So I got my phone back, and when I finally texted my friends, they was like, where you been? Like, we was worried about you. Like, you just went ghost. And I was like, yo, I got in trouble. Like, you know how you get... You know how you get in trouble, you get your phone taken, and you gotta explain to your friends what happened. I was sick, like, oh my goodness. And then even after that, like, even after she gave me my phone back and stuff, like, she still didn't really trust me to, like, go places, like, so yeah. But that's pretty much it. I mean, moral of the story, don't sneak out, don't do no dumb stuff for a guy, because it's not worth it. And it definitely wasn't worth it. Even though this was, like, years ago, like, I still take that advice to this day. Don't do nothing dumb for no guy. Trust your gut. Don't go against your gut. If something's telling you maybe I shouldn't do this, then don't do it. And basically, yeah. So that's the end. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. And down below is going to be all my social media. Make sure you guys go follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. And make sure you share this video with your friends. I'll see you guys in the next one.